age of men is over. The time of the Orc has come.
Hello my friends and welcome back to episode 4 of our Mordor campaign in 3rd Age Total War, Divide and Conquer. Now before we start, I do want to give myself a bit of a shout out, because today is the release, or yesterday, by the time this video is online, yesterday saw the release of DCI Lost Alliance, a new mod for 3rd Age Total War. So it starts off the engine of 3rd Age Total War, but it is a separate thing entirely, kind of like Divide and Conquer at this point. Set in the 2nd Age of Middle-earth. And I am actually the first YouTuber to do a campaign of it, playing as the Elves of Lothlorien. So if that seems like, sounds like something you would enjoy watching, then I would recommend to check it out and let me know what you think. But for now, of course, we are playing as Mordor, as Sauron. And in the last episode, we killed both Faramir and Boromir, kind of shutting down any hope that Gondor had of ever establishing a line of stewards. I mean, I don't think Denethor will be the last in his family tree. I'm pretty sure they have a very wide family tree, but still. Faramir and Boromir were pretty much the last hope of Gondor. I almost said Mordor. And for starters, let us mop up some of these smaller forces. It's going to make our lives quite a bit easier. And you might think, oh no, we are outmatched. Let me just press this magic button to make this a whole lot easier. Oh, look at that. Mablung. I will do this one off camera because it's not the most interesting of fights. The other one are more interesting. But this one, besides having a general, which is just a standard general, there's nothing really special there. So I will see you all back with the results. There we go with the results. We only lost 17. We killed 517. So that army's gone. The general was actually captured by us. We didn't kill him, we captured him. I mainly used my archers to just whittle them down. And then when they got close enough, charged in and slaughtered them with the cavalry. So nothing too spectacular there. Alright, and let's obviously execute him. Goodbye, Mablung. Alright. Hanion, are you a night fighter? That's a question I need answered. Come on. 70%. I mean, I'm not sure why I'm saving, because I'm not going to save scum it. Can you not get... I just want to know if he's a knight. You know what, I could figure it out rather quickly if I wanted to. He is a night fighter. Oh, god damn it. I mean, I could fight this guy first, but then I have to move my troops around, which is not really possible. So let's just withdraw real quick and just plop them in Cairandros, just so it has a garrison. Well, I mean, I do want to fight them. Because with them dead, it will make our lives so much easier. And then Minas Tirith is almost ripe for the taking. We don't want to take Western Osgiliath yet. Because basically my thinking is, Western Osgiliath gets a doom stack, Minas Tirith gets a doom stack. If I have to take one of two settlements, which I can take down one doom stack, I can't take down two. Minas Tirith would be more valuable to me and is also more valuable to Gondor. So if they lose it, it's a bigger deal than Western Osgiliath. Minas Tirith is where they get their best units. And also probably most of their income as well. It should also not be too difficult to defend. And then once that's taken care of, we can take Western Osgiliath afterwards. But first we need to clean up a little bit. So this will be a tough fight. But I think we can win it. We do have amazing number of horses. Like these guys, they can probably... Yeah, they can probably be broken rather easily. I don't think they'll fight to the last man standing. They're pretty trash. But I will see you on the battlefield to find out. A very big battle, this one. Alright, here we go. So fear is our greatest weapon. We have a rather easy time getting the enemy to run. Just need to make sure they don't catch our horses, which is a little bit annoying because they do kind of outnumber us. We also have these archers. But as soon as my men get in range, the Temple Marksmen should be able to do enough damage to lure them closer. The reinforcements are coming in, but they're not that much a concern. Alright, I think we all need to move a tad bit closer to be in range. Come on, AI. I did get some recommendations to try out the Piotr AI system, which is something that I will test and perhaps apply in the next campaign, because to be honest, I'm not a big fan of this battle AI. They're a bit annoying to fight against. Not difficult, just annoying. They're very, very scaredy cats oftentimes. They just run away a lot of times, which is not a lot of fun to play against. Come on, are you not in range yet? Alright, well, just get a free kill on those archers. Not the greatest cav charge, but it works. Alright, surely you're in range now. Beautiful. Alright, give them hell. Give them hell, lads. And if they decide to come too close, we can send in the infantry and then just run at them with the horses and just get a quick, easy route. Make sure the cavalry is in position. Let's send out the infantry already, because we are... they're running in rather quickly. Infantry! Cavalry! Yeah, he has enough infantry to both fight me and keep my cavalry a little busy, but... don't worry, I think one cav charge is all I really need. Just need to make sure, for example, it's a bit of a lot of microing right now. I don't want to slow down the time. Okay. Beautiful, we should be able to mop up this force. Oh, they're already broken. And then the cav charge should send them careening off the morale cliff. Oh yes, they're all running. Yeah, this is why the Nazgûl now come in like separate turns. Because if you spawn with all the Nazgûl and you just, you know, you just use your special ability with all the Nazgûl, you can break any army. Now it is crucial to run down these fools. Catch them with their pants down. Alright, now the next force will be a little bit more difficult to route, seeing as they have a general. This one is just a captain's stack, and that massively impacts morale. But yeah, look at them, running away from the hordes of Mordor, cowards. Run, you fools! Alright, horses, make sure to catch them. Come on, some of you are still being a little bit too passive. Alright, archers, can you already change your position a little bit? Get ready to meet the other horde. Come on, you guys are not doing a great job of running them down. Sometimes they don't really want to run them down, it seems. It's kind of annoying when that happens. Let's get one cavalry force over here. Yes, I've already lost 31% of that force. And routing as well. Let's get all the infantry back as well, except the ones that are in combat. The ones that aren't in combat, can you get back, please? Need you all in fighting position. Alright, charge them. Come on, run them down. There are too many forces still alive and well. And they're coming back. Because they're annoying. That's what they do. And there's the general. Alright. What are we dealing with over here? Oh god, lancers. You lads. Okay, it's a little bit messy, but we already killed 42% with minimal losses. I'm surprised they didn't break. Don't run into the territorial guardsmen. I need to get my cavalry a bit more. I need to just get an overview of where everyone is. A little confused right now. Oh, you know what? You want to have a go, mate? Come ahead. I'll give you one. I'll give you something to remember. Alright, well, we're doing rather well. Not gonna complain. Remember that Gondor was #1 military-wise, and we are number, I don't know, 6 or something. Yeah, that's not gonna last long. No, that was a pretty lackluster charge. It happens. Alright, sorry for my crazy camera movement. I need to pay attention to so many things, and I'm kind of buggering it up a little bit. That's because I have to, yeah, micro a lot. Alright, let's get the Nazgûl engaged. And they should be able to do a lot of morale damage. Let's charge into that cluster of archers. Oh, they're surrounding me. Assholes. Alright, as soon as the Nazgûl are in, should be able to do another Nazgûl scream. It should be off cooldown. and then we should be able to rout them. There we go, the double scream. They're wavering. Just get the cavalry in there now. Alright, whew, pretty big fight. I'm not using my cavalry as much as I possibly could, because just a little overwhelmed there. This Gondor spear is just... Alright, whatever. We'll be okay. We will be okay. Yes, the militia's running, beautiful. Hello, Gondor militia. No, arch militia. Oh, look at that. It's like playing bowling. Alright, we lost 22, but we killed 67, so that's a pretty good result already. And we're not done yet. Alright, keep charging the Gondor spearmen in the back. We're hitting them in the rear. They should be dropping. I know they are rather tough. Alright, that's half of the second force. I am losing a little bit of track of my cavalry. All in all, we're doing alright. This is pretty much, I think, half of the Gondorian forces that we're just mopping up in one battle. There's also more than half of our forces, so we do need to be a little careful. But I think we'll be okay. Alright, the Sauron's will is not doing anything. Again, there's always room for improvement, but I'm microing as much as I can. Just moving troops everywhere. Nice. Still trying to get some cinematic shots in there as well. Not easy. Not easy at all. Alright, Arulairi are doing relatively well. Horses. Yeah, the Southron lances are absolutely key for early game Mordor. I think they'll be useful for like every tier of Mordor. I don't think they'll ever go out of use. Come on, lads! Oh my god, what a massive clusterfuck! All right, Southron lances, you're not doing anything over there. Marauders, can you run them down? You also need to focus on running down the necessary amount of enemies. Are they running? They are running. You guys run them down. Beautiful. If we didn't charge into the territorial guardsmen, that'd be beautiful. And if you could charge into them, you are charging into them. Oh, there we go. Boom! Beautiful. Didn't phase them that much. They are Gondor infantry after all, but broke them anyway. The charge is always strongest about 2 seconds after impact, because that's when they start shoving themselves through. Alright. Well, I think the enemy's pretty much done. We've lost 30%, which seems like a lot, but it's absolutely worth it for how many we're killing. Remember that we are actually the trash spam faction. Gondor is more the less quantity, more quality, but it's kind of reverse right now. Okay, make sure that general does not get away. That is crucial. He must die. They can keep retraining men, but they will. There is a finite resource of generals that they can count on leading their men in the field. So every kill of a general is a massive win. Alright, I think the battle's pretty much won. Yep, there we go. Let's continue the battle. Let's just take a bit of an oversight. Gondor infantry. Where is... Did we capture him? Yeah, we captured him. Captain... No, that's Captain. Where's the general? Oh, there he is. Alright. Don't let him fight to the death. Oh! They fight to the death, they still fight. If they run, you know. Don't want to lose any unnecessary men. I care about my troops. Which is in great contrast to the bridge battle of last episode, where I killed a lot of my own units. Alright, is he dead? Yes, we captured him. And there is 96% remaining. Should be most of both armies gone. So that should be 2 armies wiped out. And the Pelennor field's pretty much cleaned up. Alright, let's end the battle. Take a look at the results. Heroic victory! We only lost 608. That is a massive win. We captured about just as many as we killed. That is some serious numbers. Alright, so not a lot of casualties per se, that's pretty much spread out, but then if you take a look at the prisoners caught, the cavalry is just racking up the numbers. Alright, let's go ahead and execute them. 11,000, Jesus Christ. That's just because there's so many of them, because the general is not worth that much, but just add everything up, you know. Oh, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Yes, they're both gone. Alright, how much movement do you still have there, Frick? I think I could actually take Minas Tirith. I think I can attack that guy and that will lure them out and we could take it. We would have to deal with the Doomstack, which, I don't know. I don't want to rush Gondor on the one hand, but on the other hand, we do want to have a world domination. Taking down Gondor early on will just speed everything up by a lot. Then again, they also have this army out here, which is rather strong. And if we take Minas Tirith, they also get a Doomstack, so I'm having some doubts. I should send some forces over, some reinforcements, because I can't train them here yet. We don't need a lot of influence to train our troops, I don't think. 25% is all we need, so let's get the shrine. Maybe I should get the building ground first. It will speed things up. Question is, what's this? Beacon of Gondor. All right. If we attack him, I do expect that we can take Minas Tirith in one go, but perhaps I should take care of this guy first. Yeah, I should take care of that guy first, I think. I think he'll be a relatively easy kill, just with the power of the Nazgûl and our cavalry, you know. We have fought against worse odds. And I'll do a night fight so the troops from Western Nazgûl don't sally out, and then next turn we can lay waste to Minas Tirith. Unless there's like a massive horde spawning there, no. So we'll have to... I mean, the Doomstack is going to be a bit of an issue, but I think we'll be strong enough. Alright, this might not be a good plan, but I did some thinking, you know. I'm not going in blind. Alright, so Western's gonna... There's not... Oh yeah, because we're besieging them, never mind. Again, nothing too special. Just 2 decent units, everything else is pretty trash, so we should be able to get another morale victory. Anyway, I'll see you all on the battlefield. Alright, so this is a rather special battlefield. Actually kind of helps me out, because part of his army is stuck behind this side of the wall. So they will have to come through here, which we can abuse a little bit. Alright. Not sure what triggers this. I know the battle map, I've used it before in custom battles. I can't remember the name though, but I don't know why it triggers here. Specific location, I guess. It's probably part of like the outer wall of Minas Tirith, and because we're fighting there, it triggers the map. That's the only explanation I can come up with. But I do need to make sure they don't like squeeze through there randomly, because they are pushing rather aggressively. I don't know what they're doing. We'll see. Let's get the cavalry in gear. It should be just... They'll run, like, really quickly. Oh, is that a Dol Amroth captain? Kind of looks like it, yeah. He's got more blue swan-like features. Oh, this is very much a more Gondorian captain. Does that depend on where they're trained, perhaps? No, that's in the Skiliath Legion. Because that could be a cool touch. Like, if you train a unit in, for example, Dol Amroth, they get a Dol Amroth captain, or if you train them in, I don't know, the Blackroot Vale, they get a Blackroot Vale captain. That'd be a nice touch, but I don't think it's possible to mod that in. Alright, what's the AI doing? See, this is why I might be inclined to test out Piotr AI, because what are they doing? I have no idea. I think they're a bit confused with the battle map. No, they don't seem to be confused, because they are coming through. Excuse me. My voice just gave in for a second there. But we can just easily crush them. Alright, sorry for that. My Audacity crashed, which is the program I use to record my voice. But I should be able to recover the files, so hopefully we haven't lost any of my amazing one-liners. Should be okay, should be okay. We'll see. Okay, but they are slowly but surely pushing through. I didn't really position the troops I wanted them to. Alright. We can rout them before the rest, and sure, I'll take it. Those farming pikemen look ready to take a bite out of my cavalry, which I can't approve of. We can get a nice domino effect going here, I'm pretty sure. Let's just get the Nazgûl in there. Alright, he's coming forward. This wall, I could use it to my advantage, but right now it's working more against me because it's so bloody annoying. Piss off. Sending in his 2 strongest units. Come on, don't be impetuous. Listen to me, please. Alright, I might pause at some point because now I have to focus on like effectively 2 siege battles pretty much with the wall at the same time. Yeah, my cavalry got slaughtered there. Sometimes they're a bit slow on the reaction. I'm a bit slow on the reaction as well. Alright, because yeah, what are they doing? They're just spazzing out. Are they running? They are running. Bloody farming pikemen. I don't know what the AI does sometimes. Like, how's that unit? Oh, whatever. I'm not going to complain. Oh, it's still on 2 speed. That explains it. Alright. Oh, god damn it. You run. My micro is way off. Oh, they stopped running whilst they were getting chased, right? That's bullshit. I hate the entire routing but not really mechanic. I've lost a lot of troops because of that. A lot of cavalry that I just send after like another unit because I'm like, oh, they're running. And then they turn around at the last second like, nah, maybe we'll keep fighting anyway. Kind of changed my mind, you know. Just if you put things in perspective, maybe battle is worth it, and they just don't run anymore. Alright, but still, we're going to clean up this army, and then we can take Minas Tirith with minor losses. Alright. Charge them. 40 cavalry is not doing much because I can't really get them into a comfortable position. I can use them better over here. Alright. You lads, we need you to break these guys. Yeah, speed things up a little bit. Yeah, they're coming from different angles, which is... Yeah, they stop running again. Alright, you that, stop fighting, go in melee, can frighten the enemy a bit. Charge the farm and pikemen in the rear. That should do a ton of damage. Awesome. I don't know why my phone's buzzing. Can't a man just conquer Gondor in peace? Captain Nairon has fallen. Beautiful. I should see most of these men running. Let's bring back the cavalry, because now I have a use for them. They'll be like, oh, goddammit, Izzy. You just send me back and forth. Alright, we've lost 17%, they lost only 61. I guess there's more forces there than I initially realized. No, they still got some relatively healthy troops over there. Don't turn your backs on them. Do not turn your backs on them. The flashing feature is very useful, by the way. It highlights your units in green and the enemy units in red, and it's very useful to get an overview of a battle that sometimes you just lose oversight. I can't speak today, which is ideal for when you want to record a video. Alright, that should scare off these lads. No? Oh, they're like right on the brink of breaking. He's gone to spearmen. I'll give them props. They are tough. They don't run away easily. I respect that. They're still gonna die, but I respect that. Alright, if we win this battle, that's the outer layer of Minas Tirith secure, and we can run in our forces. Thing is, if I do take Western Osgiliath, then we can send over the Gothmog stag. But that triggers another Doom stag, so I don't know when it's worth it. 80%. I'll continue running them down and then I'll get back to you with the results, my lads. Alright, my lads, another heroic victory. I mean, we are losing more and more men, so we need to be a little bit careful. But we lost 16% and killed 95. We lost 318, but we killed 2,660. That's pretty good for Mordor, you know? I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of proud of myself there. Anyway, I'll see you all back on the strategy map. Another 7,000 to execute. And Gondor's just losing so many troops, like in pure value as well. I think the military tab in the end of turn reports is based on the value of the units. Alright, so Leofric's out of movement points. There's still some armies I'd like to mop up, but sadly that will not be happening. Let's keep pumping out units. Right now we need units more than anything else. Once we take Minas Tirith, we can kind of relax a little bit and look more towards building stuff up, because then most of the threat will be over. But right now we need troops. There's probably some stuff that I still wanted to do that I'm completely forgetting about. A horn. Horns used by the orcs are of bad quality, therefore the sound that comes from it is unpleasant to hear. However, it boosts the desire of fight among orc fighters. That's why such object is very precious when the troops are about to attack. Beautiful. We were moving you. Yeah, okay. Alright, I think that's all I wanted to do then. I don't have any... I mean... I could take Western Osgiliath and then use both these armies to mop up the Doomstack. It wouldn't be all that difficult. Have you got a battering ram ready? No, so I'd still have to wait. I couldn't take Western Osgiliath right now. I don't know. I'm just trying to think here, and maybe I should edit this out, because my thinking sometimes takes too long, as my brain is like a rotary engine. Thing is, I don't know if the Doomstacks are the same strength. If Western Osgiliath and Minas Tirith are the same strength. If I get Western Osgiliath, shipping in units from Minas Morgul will be a lot quicker. Minas Tirith itself, like, all this is not too much to worry about. The only thing that's really an issue is the Doomstacks. But I think each army is strong enough to take that. Maybe not the Gothmog stack, because they lack cavalry for the most part. It would still take another turn. Alright, now that should be built a lot quicker. Turlin. Thing is, the Doomstacks only spawn like the turn after, so I don't want to take Western Osgiliath and Minas Tirith in the same turn, because then I'll have 2 Doomstacks. Anyway, I'll see you all back in turn 28. In the meantime, I'll still do some thinking. Osgiliath under attack. I wonder by who. Take Karasast for 200 gold coins. 1 point. Alright, so he's just desperately bringing together. Let's take a look at the end of turn report. Military-wise, Dol Guldur is topping the charts. No longer Gondor. Gondor is still the strongest overall, though, but we are there with 72%, so we're not that far behind. Rioting in Ostithil, yeah. Should see some improvement now with the culture. It's mostly culture unrest, right? Yeah. Despite us having, like, close to 30%. Well, let's just, let's wait a second. Alright, so we moved some forces away, so we won't be able to take Minas Tirith in one go, but I do have a plan. So we're going to take Western Osgiliath. We'll clean up the Doomstack, but at the same time we'll also besiege Minas Tirith, so they can't use it as a production center anymore. In the meantime, we'll just keep shipping over units through Karandros and through Osgiliath. Boost up Gothmog even more. Can I not send them? Do I have to plop them in Osgiliath first and then ship them over? Yep. Alright, well, let us take Western Osgiliath. It won't be the most interesting battle, although it does get defenders. How many more turns is that? 8. I don't know, I don't feel like waiting 8 turns, but then again, it's a lot of defenders. 9, 15. I'm better off using the Leofric stack then. You know what we'll do first? First we'll mop up these forces. Oh, okay, he ran away to Minas Tirith. You running away? Oh. And now we're in this situation again, where it can take everything is just going back and forth. Should we just go ahead and take Minas Tirith? I mean, it'll be a little bit anticlimactic, because we're not going to have a massive siege, but that's the problem with the mod in a way. Gondor will always be your #1 target, so you're not going to have your elites by the time you're fighting them. Unless you specifically ignore Gondor for the first 100 turns, but then you're kind of going to have an impossible campaign almost. So I think in this case it would be a wise idea. I mean, thing is, I want to play thematically, but I also want to play smart. The smart thing would be to just attack him and then take Minas Tirith. As Steward Denethor will sally out with whatever garrison he can assemble. And then these. So this will be the battle for Minas Tirith. Surprisingly, already only 28 turns in. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a rushing genius and this is the quickest time ever, but with my own set of rules, it's a pretty good time. Anyway, I shouldn't be praising myself just yet. We haven't taken the city yet, but we are about to.
Do not stop the attack. Slay them all.
Alright, here we go. Interestingly enough, Denethor is actually coming in from behind us, which is rather annoying. So I do want to move these lads forward, just so we kill that main force first. Shouldn't be too difficult. Cavalry is a bit annoying, but... Alright, fire away. If the cavalry comes in, so be it. We'll keep the infantry behind for now. We could just run into the cavalry and just mop them up, I think. Our lancers outperform the militia by quite a bit, I think. 5-11, yeah, we're much better. 9-9. 9-9 with a higher charge as well. They were German, that's what they would be saying right now. 9-9! As they get completely rushed down and just crushed down as well. Surprisingly, the captain survived that one. Oh, never mind. Guess I was too fast. Right, run away. You there. Get into a defensive position. Let the Nazgûl take care of these lads. Alright, we shouldn't have to worry about them. Send in the Temple Marksman. Get in there, Zagar or Leofric. I kinda need to remember what you look like based on the way you wield your cloaks. And there we go, they're done. Let's get some cavalry in there. And they're done as well. Oh, we are so strong. We are very strong. Denethor, he has a massive bodyguard unit. 78. Did they always have that golden trim around their shields, or was that specifically to Denethor? He looks pretty cool in his armor though, not gonna lie. Alright. Mop up these lads. And these archers can join. And then Zagar, or the other one, Leofric, join us here. Ah, yes. That will be probably one of the last times we'll face Gondor infantry on the spearmen. I mean, the Doomstacks will have them, no doubt. But if we take Minas Tirith, they shouldn't be able to train anymore. Let's keep the Orc band behind. Alright, send in these lads. Cavalry, get in gear. Get in position. You can fire on Denethor, go ahead. Alright, beautiful. There he is. You can move ahead towards him. These men will probably be more motivated than the others, seeing as they do have their steward at their side, but then again their steward has been long corrupted through the Palantir by our Lord Sauron, so he doesn't have the strongest of minds or wills anymore. Oh yes, he's a pretty juicy target for a Temple Marksman. Get him! Get him! Let's sandwich the archers. I do love me a good archer sandwich. Doo -doo -doo. Just enjoy the mayhem for a bit. Oh yes. Yes, both sides. The forces from Lebanon. The port will burn soon as well. Alright. General's bodyguard. Denethor has made it to the line. Let's make sure to keep firing, except... how about you stop fighting? You don't have a clear angle. Send in you closer. They're still standing. Scare them off. I should probably move a bit. Hello there, Denethor. He keeps the men motivated, but How long that will last? They're doing some infighting. Man, the Nazgûl Scream has a really wide range then. If those guys are also infighting. I should take a look at all the special abilities just to read what they do exactly, because I have a vague enough idea of it. Alright then, I thought you want to change my cavalry? Go ahead. Go ahead. Be my guest. Won't do you a lot of good. Oh my god. Not even those broad shields can protect you from all those arrows. Oh no. How we're looking? 3% with 72. Yeah man, we're crushing it. We are absolutely crushing it.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Beautiful charge. Yes, good, good, good. Alright, we should retrain some of these because they have a lot of experience already. Oh, he wants to go against the Nazgûl, eh? Go ahead. Go ahead. Give it a shot. See how well you will fare. Alright, get into a better position. Oh, kill those archers, would you? Would you do me that favor? Stop firing. You... Stop firing as well. Alright, those archers are pretty much done. Charge the Gondor Spearman. Denethor is dropping low. Where's the Nazgûl? Where is he? I hope he hasn't died yet. I don't quite see him. If we do this and then let it just... It should zoom to the captain. I still don't see him. I hope he hasn't died yet. We kind of need him for the Doomstack. I guess it was a little bit silly of me to send him in. Well, he still has his Terror of the Nazgûl ability on the UI, so he's not dead. But let's not dilly-dally for too much longer. Let's send over some reinforcements. Like the Saurons will, for example. They will be excellent. Help out the Territorial Guardsmen, you guys. Alright, take care of them. And go help out against those lads. Alright, Jesus Christ. There's Minas Tirith in the background. You can't really see it from here, but if I move like this, there we go. Soon it will be ours. Beautiful white city. Alright then, Denethor, you trying to run? That's not even Denethor, is it? Oh, it is. I thought that was a helmet, because he's got like blood on his face. He's a big disgrace. But that is actually just, yeah, it's his head. That's who he is now. No, 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 Denethor. No, 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 no. He's running. Oh, he's a little bitch. Don't fire, please. Alright, can we kill Denethor? Capture him? We can torture him a little bit. Although I don't think he has much left to tell us. We have the city. Steward Denethor. Now that's a message you don't often see. Alright. That's the end of that battle. Boom. Another clear victory. Who killed the most? Probably the Temple Marksman. Sauron's will, actually. Not surprisingly, they're very much an elite as well. Alright, well, I'll see you back on the strategy map, because we just took Minas Tirith. Oh, Steward Denethor is worth 11,000. Alright then, we'll just... No, just kidding. The Steward of Gondor is dead. With the death of the late Steward, his heir has succeeded to the throne. The lords know not whether to find fear or comfort in this knowledge. Well, I sure do. Boys. Wait, what? Okay. Because I was like, what? Why can't I take it? But I need to click like right here. If we take this, we do invoke the wrath of Gondor. We shall have to face a Doomstack, which won't be pretty. So yeah, I really shouldn't take Western Osgiliath yet. It's so tough. Is this army capable of taking down a Doomstack? I don't know. Then again, if we lose this army, I mean, we could wait for a siege fight and have a siege fight of Minas Tirith. Let's do it, fuck it. Who dares wins, right? That's, people don't like me, so let's examine populace. Resistance is futile. We've taken Minas Tirith under 30 turns. Look at that. Beautiful. We can retrain some lads. Probably give them armor upgrades. So let's do that for our horses. No, actually, can I get the Sauron's Will? No, I can't. Well, let's get some Melkor shrineage there. Alright, beautiful. That's a beautiful sight right there. What we'll get next will be less pleasant though. We'll just keep besieging Western Osgiliath once that Doomstack for Minas Tirith is done. But then again, maybe if I... Ooh, Leofric, Sacred Minas Tirith. Maybe if I take Western Osgiliath, it still takes 1 turn for the Doomstack to appear. What I could do is skip the turn, Doomstack for Minas Tirith appears, then I take Western Osgiliath and I can have Gothmog fight. And then the turn after that, the Doomstack for Western Osgiliath spawns, we can mop them up. And then we won't have to worry about any more Doomstacks for a little bit. So that would be pretty good. We also have to take care of this element here. As soon as I got another Nazgûl. Alright, Edwyth and High Elves are allies, that's a bit strange. Alright. Well, we do have some reinforcements ready to go. I shall plop them to Kerendros. Just like you. And you shall also move to Kerendros. Perhaps it is time to unleash the Temple. I don't know. It's tough. Because they're so expensive. Alright, first things first. There are some good mines I can get. I think there's better ones than that. In Erkestraat, I'm already building them. So let's get the mines in Barad-dûr. And that is most of our money gone. Let's spend the rest on troops. The Orc coast is alright. And then in the north, Orc archers. Yes, beautiful. Alright, I'm very curious what will happen. I will save the game because I don't know, it might bug out. And I'll see you all back on turn 29. We have reached the Misty Mountains. No, we haven't. We probably just have a prompt about them. Gondor sets out to reclaim Minas Tirith. So yeah, Minas Tirith, the bastion of hope and... Minas Tirith, the bastion of hope of the free peoples of the West, stands in flames and ruin. For Wait, I guess that "the" is too much. For all the peoples of Gondor and their allies in Dol Amroth, this cannot stand. For the White City was their city, and it must be taken back. For Gondor, they shout, we shall take back the White City. All will answer this call that can be mustered. Soldiers from the remaining settlements that can be spared will come to take back the Tower of the Guard. And woe to anyone who dares stand in the way of this crusade, for there will be no mercy after the desecration of their holy city. Anórien over Rhun. Rioting in Istari should be improving now, right? Slowly but surely? No, seriously not. That's rather annoying. Alright, so there's that Doomstack. Milvan. That's pretty rough, but we've had worse. So now, the question remains... Yeah, they do get like a heavy armor upgrade. They probably have like the advanced blacksmith, right? Which is a mechanic I don't entirely understand. They have a regular blacksmith. Oh, they have a merchant's guild, quite nice. They don't have an advanced blacksmith, huh? The Othram. Great Gates, the Tower of Ectelion. And we also have our third Palantir, actually, because we have the Ethel Stone, we have the Stone of Barad-dûr, and now we have the Arna Stone. Barad-dûr has a Palantir, right? Yep, the Ethel Stone. Oh no, wait, that's the one. Oh, so they moved it from Minas Morgul to Barad-dûr. Okay, I thought there was one in Minas Morgul, Minas Ethel, and another one in Barad-dûr. It's the one and the same. Alright, so the question remains, what do we do? Well, let's bolster up some more forces, give them some armor upgrades as well. Mainly the actually, yeah, well, now let's give it to these guys, and then the Lancers. And I think I should take Osgiliath now, and then we can use Gothmog to help attack Milvan. We should have a decent enough time. Can then get the Southron Lancers in there as well. Should probably get some Orc coast south to Ossithil just to keep the peace a bit. As much as I don't like it. As much as I don't like to split my forces. Yeah, man. We didn't even need the Witch King to help us take Minas Tirith. Alright, let us go for Western Osgiliath and then we can end off the video there. That seems like a fair plan. So let us save the game. We'll kind of see what the settlement is like, because I'm kind of rushing now, and I'm not sure if I want to continue with the battle. Kind of depends on how well defended it is, if they get like ballista towers and shit, but I don't think they do. So I'll see you all on the battlefield. Alright, so scratch that. I did do the battle, but by the time I actually got to the defenders or the town square, I'd already lost like half the battle timer, because for some reason, you know, if you compare the battlefield to the strategy map, if West Nazgûl over here, East Nazgûl over there, your army spawns like over here, so you need to move all the way to East Nazgûl, then move it across the bridge to West Nazgûl. So I lost basically half the timer by the time we did it. I know I can turn off the timer, but I don't really want to do that. And then the defenders were just, I don't know, they're just too beefy. We would win, because the bounce power is also in our favor. We would definitely win, although it would be very close to the timer, but we'd lose a lot of forces. It would take forever. Just not an interesting fight, so I'd rather just starve him out. That's okay. What I will, however, do, but I'll quickly do that one off camera, is mop up this guy, Captain Arvigil. Oh, can you not? Coward. I'll quickly take care of them and be back to you after the... I'm not even going to show the results, because it's going to be a clear victory without any casualties on our part. Alright, and there we go. I did win it without actually any casualties. At a 100% kill that ratio. Man of the hour, Leofric. What? This orc is capable of war achieving battle. Would you make a fine addition to the generals of the shadow? Would you like to promote him? Eh? What? He's... do I say yes, or will that break the game? He's already a general, isn't he? Does he become part of my family tree, which is non-existent? I have no idea. Does he get any, like, special traits? No? I don't know what that was. He collects defeated enemies' banners, though. He also has a human head, which he probably also collects, so good on him. A lot of fear, which is quite nice. Zagar slightly less so, but he is younger. So, do we just go straight for Milvan? I don't think so. If I attack him from this slope, it'll be like a very downhill battle, which I'd rather not go for. What I think I'll do is park you in Minas Tirith. If he does, like, split up his force or come after us, we should be able to mop him up rather easily. In the meantime, we shall keep buffing up our forces. Let's see. Okay. Okay, right. Eastern Nazgûl, not trading anything there. We do have some cash to spend. Everybody's moving. Let's also move the mouth of Sauron. We're going to round off the episode right about now. What colour is that? Is that Ered white? That does not seem like the elven colour. Can I just toggle the fog of war? I'm really curious. That's Rohan. Oh, right, that's Rohan. Rockberg. Right, okay, how could I completely forget about Rohan? I was like, is that a colour Ered white? We've reached Vanguard. Alright, cool. Let's see. Morigost, rather invest in Serigost. We are built. Okay, that's done in the next turn, but I'll do it 4 more turns. It gets not 5 turns. Durthang. Those mines are nothing to write home about. I think I'd rather get some more building in Minas Morgul done. How about the blacksmith? Let's get even stronger units. Get some more maulers. Moranon, another blacksmith as well would be nice. Just so we can get a lot of armor on our units. That is quite important. And then in Durthang, let's build something there. Let us build the... perhaps a ballista maker. Getting a ballista would be quite useful. Yeah, let's get that, so we can also get the catapult maker as soon as the barracks event is there. Alright, Cadandros, can I send any forces to Minas Tirith if I can? So for example, these guys, send them back. And we can replace these lads with some better trained and better equipped units. Could merge these guys, but I'd rather retrain them. I'll send home the Moranon Guard, I guess? Let's send home the Marauders. Send in Orc Archers. Oh, we can't. Oh, that's strange. But, they're probably the forces that came over from this side here. Alright, well that's going to be it for episode 4. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. We had a blast of a time. We took Minas Tirith. I mean, that's just a huge achievement before turn 30. But now we of course have to carry the burden of the Doomstack in our lands. But we should be okay. We should be able to strike him back. Alright, with that said, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to catch you next time. Bye bye.